And we are back with our Countdown to Derby brought to you by Davis Jewelers. And we're talking once again with Jenny Pfanenstiel from Formé Millinery to talk a little bit about what goes into her beautiful designs. And Jenny, we kind of switched out the collection here to put the spotlight on the collaboration you're doing with Keeneland.
Yes.
And these looks, I can wear year round.
Yes, and that was the point.
Yeah.
So my collaboration with Keeneland, which is the third year doing this, is to, yes, have it derby-esque, but also be more versatile to wear to all racing events, or going out to lunch, or going out to the track, or just all year round, just for fun spring, summer looks.
Right, and even very, like, I could wear these through all the seasons, right? It doesn't say, hi, I'm definitely fall, right? We have hats that look a little too fall.
Yes.
You could wear these through a variety of seasons.
I think because of the tighter weave and the straw, you could definitely go into fall with them, for sure.
Wonderful. I know when you walk into Keeneland there, you round that first corner, you see them all there, and they are gorgeous. All right, well, let's talk a little bit like the process of how you make a hat.
Yes, so, you know, all my hats, regardless of what occasion it's for, they're all made from scratch on wooden hat forms that I have. It's a 200-year-old technique called blocking. And so, for instance, this is a similar material that any of these hats actually were made of. It's a parasisal. And so this is wet steamed, then formed over this. This is the brim of the hat, and then this is the crown of the hat. And this particular one is a fedora. And then it, you know, shapes the top of it and dries overnight, and then, you know, we put it all together. And what's great about these hats is that everything has an adjustable sweatband in it. So that way they can fit multiple head sizes and not just one. You know, we all have different head sizes, so.
And then once you accessorize with details from there, even that is just not something you can get everywhere, right? Where you're getting your materials matters
yeah.
too.
This is a linen that I've sourced out from India, and then these are feathers that I've collected, and then of course the horse bits which are really popular. This is also a Keeneland hat that I'm wearing, and has the horse bit. But this is a very limited collection, which will be available at Keeneland, only at Keeneland, not even at my shop. So you have to go to Keeneland to purchase it, but it's a limited edition, and that's what makes it great, is only a few are made. Well, a little more than a few, but
I just feel like your hats are one of a kind. You know, when you walk into Keeneland, or if you walk into the Derby, nobody else is going to have that style hat on. It's going to be
spot that Formé hat. And all Formé hats have the little logo on it. Even the collection I do with Keeneland has a little Formé emblem on it.
Are you going to be out at Keeneland this year for any meet and greets? Okay.
Yes, I'll be out there for the spring meet. One of the opening weekends, a couple of different weekends, I'll be at the track, as well as their mercantile store in downtown Lexington.
When people see you there, do they think, okay, let me get my hat ordered to you right now? Hey, Jenny, get out a pen and paper. Let's go, girl.
Exactly.
And so you'd like them to like make an appointment and do that more formal process.
Yeah, especially at Keeneland, because there's a lot going on. So, but I'll be featuring this latest collection, and so come out, try them on, and get your limited edition while you can.
I also want to mention Judith M. Millinery, because you're the owner of that. That's over in historic, beautiful downtown LaGrange.
Yes.
And so how is that different from Formé?
Yes, so my husband and I, we own Judith M. Millinery Supply. It's a business that's been around for 30 years, and we purchased it from a woman named Judith M. She was retiring. It's one of 3 main millinery supply houses left in the United States. She was actually located in LaGrange, Indiana, and we moved it to LaGrange, Kentucky, because that's where we live. But we opened up a retail store. It's where someone like myself gets all the raw materials to purchase, to make hats from scratch. We also provide materials to universities, to Disney, to movie production houses. We did something for Star Wars, and you know, where the raw materials are going to their costume and millinery departments to make hats for their projects. So we also have a retail store right on Main Street, 115 East Main Street. And because it's Derby season, we'd realized that a lot of people do hat decorating. So we have the feathers, the flowers, the hat base is already made. So come on down. We have a huge selection. And again, we take great pride in providing very high quality materials that you can purchase from France to Germany, all right in one location.
Wonderful. Jenny, a pleasure to have you here for our Derby series. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So to find out more information about Judith M., all you have to do is go to judithm.com.